Hello everyone and welcome back to Rave Green TV. I know it's been a long time since I did a review on the channel, but we're here. Final home game of the season, decision day against the Timbers. You know, of course, I got to get a video out for this. Obviously, it's been a while since I talked about the team. We've gone up in the standings. We almost finished in third place, and I will obviously first and foremost give my flowers to Brian Schmetzer because, what was it, like 5 or 6 months ago? I was like, this guy is... wallahi, he's cooked. But I will say, I think he redeemed himself, and I'm really happy about that, and I'm now a lot more not on that side anymore, but that's not the topic at hand in this video, but I do want to get that out of the way, because I know people were going to be at pitchforks like, Sean, like, you said Brian should get out. I mean, when you're bottom of the table, it's not a good look, but you know what? Big props to him, and I think he really won himself back to getting at least a second chance next year. But if he does that again, I don't know how much more defending you can do if we got different players and things like that. But first and foremost, the game. First half, good. We played well. Portland didn't do jack shit. We got a goal. Yamar, guy's an absolute beast. I mean, I love that he's our defender. I mean, always criminally underrated, but that's past the point. Good first half. Second half rolls around, starts off well. It gets chippy. The referee, yeah, he's a bit on the spectrum, but we concede. Jackson Reagan, Nuhu. I'm so tired of this. Like, Reagan, good center back. Not a starting level center back. We've seen this. He got cooked. He's gotten cooked by Arango. He got cooked by that attacker from Chicago when he got absolutely nutmeg rinsed. And we saw the same thing here again today. Nuhu, I don't want to get into this. Like, defense fell asleep. Portland only needed one chance. They scored. Then there's the red card. Wasn't deserved. But my problem is we easily could have iced this game off long before the red. If we were up 2-0, no problemo. We could have conceded the one. We could have been down to 10 men, and we still could have won the game. I would have been confident of us parking the bus. Unfortunately, which has been the theme for 2 seasons straight, we cannot finish any chance. We need 2,000 chances before we can get 2 goals. That's not good. I think Pedro, Yamar, by far the best players in tonight's match. I was so happy to see Pedro. Absolutely gave me some life, gave me the will to live. Same with Yamar. Jordan Morris, we all know, not his biggest fan. And I don't know what more to say. Like, he had a good year, but it's like, how much more are we going to keep riding the Jordan Morris horse? I don't mind if we keep him, but he's not going to be your starting level striker to win you trophies, to get you into that latter stage. He just doesn't like come up in the big games. He's only ever scored 1 goal against the Portland Timbers. You guys can fact check me on it, but it's either 1 and at best maybe 2. He has not scored any more than that. I think he has dropped 2 stinkers back to back against the Timbers. He played bad last time in Portland. He didn't play well at all in this game. He had chances. And again, that's a whole different talking point come the offseason. He didn't play well. The offense didn't play well. Rusnak, yes, he got the assist. I still don't think he played well in the ebb and flow of the game. Schmetzer, yes, I gave him his flowers for what he's been able to milk out of this team to get us up to 4th place. But geez Louise, like, why are we making subs at the 80th minute? And we're bringing on Georgie with like 5 minutes to go. Raul playing 1 minute. Like, that's the biggest middle finger. I know we're done with Raul, but my goodness, I don't care what happened, what beef you got with Raul Ruiz-Diaz. Don't you want to at least see us win, though? Like, play the... Like, he, in my opinion, yes, he's not the guy that he once was, but he's arguably our most clutch player remaining on the team. He's a guy that has scored countless goals, scored a banger earlier on this season that we were at. We did a vlog for. We got to witness that whole thing. Why would you bring him on with 1 minute to go? I know we're down to 10 men, but honestly, Portland were kind of wanking this game. They were not that good at all. And even with 10 men, we looked like we could have scored. It's just the right pieces weren't on the field. Like, Portland were so, like, it looked like they didn't care. Like, Evander didn't look like he was trying, but he still rinsed Alex Roldan every time he touched the ball. It was frustrating because we're now 9 years deep not being able to beat the Portland Timbers at home. 9 years. It might be a decade. A decade. That means a kid has gone through 10 years of school. That's a lot of schooling. Like, I don't want to go through 10 years of that, not beating the Timbers at home. That is ridiculous. The last time we beat the Timbers was back when I graduated high school. I'm like 70 years old. Like, that's a long time. That I can't get over that. Like, we might go 10 years without beating the Timbers. And it's Phil Neville. Like, this is the most down bad the Timbers have been in years. They missed the playoffs for a couple of years. Phil Neville's their coach. Granted, I give him credit. Like, I think he is doing actually a pretty okay job with the Timbers, but it's Phil Neville in his first year in the Cascadia rivalry, and we only got 1 win against him. 1 win? I don't know. That's just not good. And now we go into the playoffs. We play Houston. I'm a little bit scared of Houston. I would have liked Minnesota. I think that's what most people have said in the fan camps. I'm a little bit scared. we'll just see what happens. Tonight's game felt more like a loss than a win. I think you definitely would have liked to have won this game, got the monkey off your back, beaten the Timbers finally at home, going into the playoffs. Do I think we will do something good in the playoffs? We'll see what happens. And Pedro de la Vega we trust. I don't think so, though, but we'll just take it one game at a time. I do have a sneaky feeling. I can feel it in my jellies. I think we might see a carbon copy of last year's playoffs. We win the home game, lose the away game, win the home game. We play one of the LA teams. I'm not sure if it's Galaxy or LAFC. Nonetheless, we're cooked. It's game over. Especially if it's LAFC, 5 losses in one season. We haven't scored a goal from open play. It would be in LA. We've only beaten them once, which funnily enough was in the playoffs. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's first focus on Houston. That's my opinion. Tonight, it kind of sucked. I was happy with attendance. Like, it was pretty good. And, yeah, that's about it. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. Tonight kind of wasn't what we were hoping for. There was a good games, but it's like the theme of the season. One moment, one little shift in the tide ruined us. The refs sucked. But what within our own hands, we couldn't ice the game. Schmetzer making some weird substitutions. Like, I can't believe Morris played a full 90. Raul came on with 1 minute to go. Georgie only got 5 minutes. Like, we saw last time when Georgie did play, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, and that's going to be the end of the video. Last time Georgie came on against the Timbers, made a whole world of difference. But you're like, you know what? I'm good, man. Georgie should only play 5 minutes. Raul, let's give him 1 minute for his final home game of the season. Man, it's a lot of questions, but it's not all on Brian. The players out there, they did not perform. But boys and girls, my opinion only matters so much. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below as well. We have fan cams, and you guys should watch those. We had a lot of great opinions for that, so you better watch that next after you finish this video. And nonetheless, we're going into the playoffs. We're going to go hard in the paint talking about the Sounders in it for however far they go. We will watch them. We will cry with them. We will smile with them. We're most likely going to cry with them. But yeah, you guys got to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to smash the like button, and I hope you all have a lovely day.